Good morning, students. Welcome to 12th standard physics class. Students, today's topic is on eddy currents. Eddy current means சுழல் மின்னோட்டங்கள், அதாவது the current acting on circular area. That's a definition of the eddy current is given by Lenz's law. When a conductor in the form of a disc or a metallic plate as shown in animation swings between the poles of magnet, eddy currents are set up inside the plate. So the eddy current is rotating inside the plate. This current acts in a direction so as to oppose the motion of the conductor with a strong retarding force that the conductor almost rests. If the metallic plate with holes drilled in it is made to swing inside the magnetic field, the effect of eddy current is greatly reduced. Consequently, the plate swings freely inside the field. Eddy current can be minimized by using thin laminated sheets instead of solid metal. Explanation. Here is a simple demonstration for the prediction of eddy currents. Consider a pendulum that can be made to oscillate between the poles of powerful electromagnetic. First, the electromagnet is switched off. The pendulum is slightly displaced and released. It begins to oscillate and it executes a large number of oscillations before stopping. The air friction is the only damping force. Damping means தடை. When the electromagnet is switched on and the disc of the pendulum is made to oscillate, eddy currents are produced in it which will oppose the oscillation. A heavy damping force of eddy currents will bring the pendulum to rest within a few oscillations. However, if some slats means put the holes, are cut in the disc, the eddy currents are reduced. The pendulum now will execute several oscillations before coming to rest. This clearly demonstrates the production of eddy current in the disc of pendulum. Drawbacks of eddy currents. When eddy currents flow in the conductor, a large amount of energy is dissipated, removed in the form of heat. The energy loss due to the flow of eddy current is inevitable, but it can be reduced to great extent with suitable measures. அதாவது தவிர்க்க முடியாத, inevitable means தவிர்க்க முடியாத. The design of transformer core and electric motor armature is crucial in order to minimize the eddy currents loss. Core means small thin wire surroundings. To reduce these losses, the core of the transformer is made up of thin laminas insulated from one another. Laminas means the மெல்லிய தகடுகள். While for electric motor, the winding is made up of a group of wires insulated from one another. The insulation used does not allow huge eddy currents to flow on, hence losses are minimized. Applications of eddy current. Induction stove, eddy current brake, eddy current testing, electromagnetic damping. That's all. Induction stove working. Induction stove is used to cook the food quickly and safely with less energy consumption. Below the cooking zone, there is a tightly wound coil of insulated wire. The cooking pan made of suitable material is placed over the cooking zone. When the stove is switched on, an alternating current flowing in the coil produces high frequency alternating magnetic field which induces very strong eddy currents in the cooking pan. The eddy currents in the pan produce so much of heat due to Joule heating which is used to cook the food. Self-induction. The property of a coil which enables to produce an opposing induced EMF in it when the current in the coil changes is called self-induction. An electric current flowing through a coil will set up a magnetic field around it. Therefore, the magnetic flux of the magnetic field is linked with the coil itself. If this flux is changed by changing the current, an EMF is induced in the same coil. This phenomenon is known as self-induction. The EMF induced is called self-induced EMF. Induced means தூண்டப்பட்ட current. The inductor is a device used to store energy in magnetic field when an electric current flows through it. Coefficient of self-induction. When a current I flows through a coil, the magnetic flux phi linked with the coil is proportional to the current. So, phi directly proportional to I or pi is equal to Li, where L is a constant of proportionality and is called coefficient of self-induction or self-inductance. If I is equal to 1 ampere, phi is equal to L into 1, then L is equal to pi. So, self-induction is therefore coefficient of self-induction of a coil is numerically equal to the magnetic flux linked with a coil when unit current flows through it. Magnetic flux linked with each turn of the coil. So, E is equal to minus d phi by dt is equal to minus d by dt. Then L is equal to minus E. The coefficient of self-induction of a coil is numerically equal to the opposing EMF induced in the coil when the rate of change of current through the coil is unity. The unit of a self-inductance is Henry. 1 Henry is defined as the self-inductance of a coil in which a change in current of 1 ampere per second produces an opposing EMF of 1 volt. Inductance is a scalar. Next, self-inductance of a long solenoid. Consider a long solenoid of length L and cross-sectional area A. Let N be the number of turns per unit length of the solenoid. When an electric current I is passed through the solenoid, a magnetic field is produced by it which is almost uniform and is directed along the axis of the solenoid. Magnetic flux per turn B into area of each turn, but B is equal to mu naught N I by L. Magnetic flux per turn is equal to mu naught N I A by L. Hence, the total magnetic flux pi linked with the solenoid is given by the product of flux through each turn and the total number of turns. Phi is equal to mu naught Nia by L into N. So, pi is equal to mu naught N squared, N into N squared Ia by L. This is first equation. Next, if L is the coefficient of self-induction of the solenoid, then phi is equal to Li. From equation 1 and 2, Li is equal to mu naught N squared Ia by L. L is equal to mu naught N squared A by L. If the core is filled with a magnetic material of mu, then L is equal to mu N squared A by L. That's all. The next, mutual inductance between two long coaxial solenoids. அதாவது ரெண்டு நீண்ட பொது அச்சு கொண்ட வரி சுருள்களுக்கிடையே உள்ள ஒரு பரிமாற்ற மின்தூண்டல் எண். Consider two long coaxial solenoids of same length L. Length of these solenoids is large when compared to their radii, so that the magnetic field produced inside the solenoids is uniform and the fringing effect at the end may be ignored. A1, A2 be the area of cross section of the solenoids, with A1 being greater than A2. The turn density of the solenoids are N1 and N2 respectively. This is சுருளோட countings. Let I be the current flowing through solenoid 1. Then the magnetic field produced inside it is B1 is equal to mu naught N1 I1. As the field lines of B1 are passing through the area bounded by solenoid 2, the magnetic flux is linked with each turn of solenoid 2 due to solenoid 1. The flux linkage of solenoid 2 with total turns N2 is N2 phi 2 is equal to N2L into mu naught N1 I1 into A2. Since N2 is equal to small n2 L. So N2 phi 2 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 A2 L into I1. From the equation N2 phi 21 is equal to M21 I1. So 1 mention solenoid countings, turns. So N1 phi 1 is equal to mu naught N1 N2 AL I. I is current. Mutual inductance M12 is equal to M21 is equal to M is equal to. So both are equal. So M is equal to N1 pi 1 by I. So M is equal to mu naught N1 N2 AL. So M is equal to N1 pi 1 by I. So M is equal to mu naught N1 N2 AL. In general, the mutual inductance between two long coaxial solenoids is given by M is equal to mu naught N1 N2 AL. If a dielectric medium of relative permeability mu is present inside the solenoids, then M is equal to mu N1 N2 AL. The next topic is methods of producing induced EMF. Electromotive force. The electromotive force or EMF is the energy provided by a cell or battery per coulomb of charge passing through it. It's measured in volts. It is equal to the potential difference across the terminal of the cell when no current is flowing. Motive force is driving electric charge around a circuit. We know that is induced EMF is given by expression E is equal to minus dy by dt is equal to minus d by dt dNBA cos theta. Here the induced EMF are produced by charging the magnetic induction B directly proportional to area enclosed by the coil A directly proportional to the orientation of the coil B with respect to the magnetic field directly proportional to. So the N means number of turns. So EMF produced by changing the magnetic induction. The magnetic induction can be changed by moving a magnet either towards or away from a coil, and thus an induced EMF is produced in the coil. The magnetic induction can also be changed in one coil by changing the current in the neighboring coil, thus producing an induced EMF. E is equal to NA cos theta dB by dt. So here n number of turns be magnetic induction. Next, EMF induced by changing the area enclosed by the coil. Here PQRS is a conductor bent in the shape, and L1 M1 is a sliding conductor of length L resting on the arms PQ and RS. A uniform magnetic field B acts perpendicular to the plane of the conductor. The closed area of the conductor is L1 Q or M1. Next, when L1 M1 is moved through a distance dx in time dt, so the new area is L2 Q or M2. Due to the change in area L2 L1 M1 M2, there is a change in the flux linked with the conductor. Therefore, an induced EMF is produced here. The whole arrangement is placed in a uniform magnetic field B, whose magnetic lines are perpendicularly directed into the plane of the paper. So, change in area dA is equal to area L2 L1 M1 M2. Therefore, dA is equal to I L dx. Change in the magnetic flux dy is equal to B dot dA is equal to BL dx. Here A is equal to d pi by dt. E is equal to minus BL dx by dt is equal to minus BL V. D by is equal to BL x. So dx by dt is equal to V. V is the velocity with which the sliding conductor is moved. That's all. The next topic is induction of EMF by changing relative orientation of the coil with the magnetic field. காந்தப்புலத்தை சார்ந்து கம்பிச்சுருளின் சார்பு திசையை மாற்றுவதன் மூலம் மின் இயக்கு விசையை தூண்டுதல், அதை இன்டியூஸ் பண்ணுறது. Consider a rectangular coil of N turns kept in a uniform magnetic field B. The coil rotates in anti-clockwise direction with an angular velocity omega about an axis perpendicular to the field. At time is equal to 0. The plane of the coil is perpendicular to the field and the flux linked with the coil has its maximum value 5m is equal to BA, where A is the area of the coil. In a time t seconds, the coil is rotated through an angle theta is equal to omega t in anticlockwise direction. In this position, the flux linked is 5m cos omega t, a component of omega m normal to the plane of the coil. The component parallel to the plane by m sin omega t has no role in electromagnetic induction. Therefore, the flux linkage at this deflected position is n by b is equal to n by m cos omega t. N by b means magnetic flux. N by means magnetic flux with angular in maximum value. E is equal to minus d by dt into n by b is equal to minus n d by dt. E is equal to minus n by m minus sin omega t. Okay, b a cos theta changed to minus sin omega t. So n by m omega sin omega t. So maximum EMF is E is equal to n b a omega. So therefore the value of induced EMF at that instant is given by E is equal to Em sin omega t. Okay students, today's topic is over. Today's homework. Students, I have given you homework. Read and understand the questions and answers and then write the answers in your classwork note. Students, read and write the questions with answers thoroughly. After writing, send me the answers to my WhatsApp number. Thank you and God bless you all.